Hey, what's up everybody? This is Rob from DeFreeze Aquariums. Today I'm going to be bringing you another new Hygger product. Hadn't done too much by way of reviews or unboxings. And I was actually kind of surprised that one of the folks there had reached out to me. What I'm going to show you today is the Hg066. It's the Hygger dual core frequency conversion heater. This is the 800 watt, thus the dual core. This particular one, the specs on it, the cord length is 5.9 feet plus an additional 3.9 feet. The applications for the 600 watt is 60 to 120 gallons. This one being the 800 watt, 120 volt, 60 hertz, is 120 to 180 gallons. And the 1000 watt is 180 to 240 gallons. The accuracy is plus or minus 0.1, and that's across the board regardless of wattage. And from my experience with some of the Hygger heaters, they're not too bad as far as maintaining a temperature and the accuracy. On the 75, I have one that I did a review on several months ago, and that one, being it's right by the front door, there is a heater vent down next to it, but the sides of the room, it maintains 68 to 69 during the winter right now. But that holds the tank at 76 degrees, and very rarely do I see the light come on to heat up the tank. But I will leave a link in the description or up here somewhere so that you can go check out that one as well. The control range on this is 59 to 93 degrees Fahrenheit. The sizes are basically the same. So it's 12.32 inches by 5 by 1.02 inches, regardless of the wattage. And the temp controller is 1.97 by 1.1 by 0.67, being this. As you can see, it does come with a 1-year warranty. You'll have to excuse the videoing because I don't have my room set up. The features on this, and I'm opening this up with you, so this is the first time that I'm seeing it. LED temp display, automatic power off and warning signal, memory function. They say it's accurate, reliable, durable, rapid heating, and it has a titanium alloy heating element. Now, very similar to the one in that tank, I did test the run dry. I was doing a water change, and where the unit sits in, I let the water just start to come down over the top of the heater, and it went right off. Got the error message, and usually when it brings up the one error message, they say that you need to throw it out. So, not in the case. I just unplugged it, redid it, and we were good to go. So, there it is. Packed in foam. There is your cord. Now, being that this, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see too well, goes in the tank, you can see through it right here. This is where your elements are that run across. So to control it, one button. And this one, of course, it's not going to work so you can see it. 93 to 59, and it's basically one click and hold to increase or decrease temperature. You have the suction cups to hold it anywhere in the tank that you want. Basically slide them on or clip them on, whichever you prefer, and put it in the tank. And then you also get the instructions, which are in the side of the box. So let's see. Basically gives you the specs as I already given you. They talk about the different ways you can put this in the aquarium: vertically, horizontally, vertically off to the side is a no-no. So in the instructions they talk about how to put it in the tank. All right, so your instruction manual, as I showed you, placement, the LL, the HH, and the EE codes, what they are, what the solution is. So with the heater, has all the information on the back as well, telling you what model it is, the part number or the item number, the power, 800 watts, 600, 1000, the volt, the temp accuracy, plus or minus 1 degree Fahrenheit, temp settings from 59 to 93, which it also tells you on here. The controller IPX rating of 4, and this being an IPX rating of 8, which talks to the water resistance or waterproofing. And then the production batch, which this says 23-11. Assuming that means this was manufactured November of 2023, and where it's made. So with that being said, you click it up, it runs up on your display. This shows you the current temperature of the tank. This will show you in this area, which I'll show you again on the box, what wattage it's at, 1000, what your current set temperature is, high, low, or auto shut off. There's also this little silver barrel shaped thing, which, if I'm not mistaken, similar to the fluorescent lights, the old style hoods that used to be on the tanks. And I talk from experience because I sat there and I heard a zip noise and smelt a little bit of electronic burning. So I pulled the light went out, didn't register right away. But I pulled the hood off, I took the light, the fixture, and everything apart. The thin wire that comes from the power supply to the cords, basically melted away and shut it down. So I'm hoping that if something was to fail in this, that would burn and basically bring on the auto shut off. So until I can get a tank in here, once the weather breaks and I can get the one that's sitting outside cleaned out and brought in, I'll do a video showing this up and running. So go over the heater. Price range on Amazon is $59.99 up to $69.99. Not horribly priced, you know, for what you get, and it's mainly for, you know, 60-gallon and above tanks. So you do want something with some decent wattage. Me personally, in my bigger tanks, I like to go over what the recommendation is for wattage, because I want it to be able to efficiently maintain the set temperature with very little fluctuation, whether it's the AC on or it's hot or the heat is on. The only time you'll see any sort of drastic water change, and it's usually just by 2 degrees, is when I do a water change, because I'll use the glass thermometer out underneath the water of my Python and I'll match the temperature to the tank. Now if I'm trying to, you know, get my bristlenose plecos to breed, you know, I'll drop it 2 degrees. Or if I'm trying to get my cories to breed, it seems that when I drop it 2 degrees, they go into spawn mode and I start seeing eggs or I'll see babies. So that's that. So one thing Hygger is good at is creating things that are easy to maintain and clean. So as you can see, there are vents through here. It allows the heat to radiate out. It also allows that water flow to come through and bring that heat or that warmed water out into the tank, making it work more efficiently as well as economically. It's holding that temperature accurately, I guess is what I'm getting at. So, you know, it's been in your tank for a while, it's dirty, you need to clean it. Voila. Take it out, scrub it up, rinse it off. Good as new. Take a brush, paper towel, wet, clean off your titanium alloy heater. And it's the same for the other side. And you'll see it's got a little finger. Push it in until it clicks. Now you're back in business. Now it's clean. You've got flow. It's working the way it should. It's heating and maintaining as it was designed to do so. Easy to set. I like that. Set it up either this way. Just make sure when you do water changes that you unplug it, so that if you drop the water, if it's higher up in your tank and you drop that water, that it's not going to mess it up or set it off. Or set it sideways. I would probably put it down there in the back so it's covered by some of my more bushier plants and my wood and you know, some rocks so that I don't have to see it. $59.99 to $69.99 on Amazon. But I'm definitely looking forward to giving this just a quick test in an empty tank to see how it works. Play around with it using a regular thermometer and sticking it in there to see if the accuracy is within plus or minus 1, which I know on that one it is because I've tested it. I've used the glass thermometer and I also have a digital one that I used. So, and I will get a video going through its paces. And with that, folks, I'm going to cut it. And thank you all for sticking with me. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the video. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would certainly appreciate it if you do. Also put a thumbs up if you liked it, if you find this helpful in your hunt for a heater or any other thing that you see on my channel. And with that, folks, again, this is Rob with the Fresh Aquariums. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace and God bless. Now get out of here.